Blub blub everyone, welcome back to Solar Expanse. Colonization of Mars is in full throttle and we can actually unlock another start date, which would be nice. Thank you very much, Terrible Hamster, and you're back. That was a quick shower, man. My goodness. 13 minutes? 14 minutes? Wow. Wowza. I would like to get that radioisotope generator up in space. Because I want that on Mars. The problem is, we only get... I built a solar panel, but that solar panel is actually kinda garbage. It has power storage, yes, but it can't produce, even with allocated crew. Efficiency modifier affected by atmospheric pressure. Why can it do 129%? It should do much less. Because Mars doesn't get as much sunlight. It only gets, what? A half or 1/3 or something in sunlight? Than Earth, which is ridiculous. So solar panels should work like very well. But since we now have money because we sold something to the Chinese, they basically gave me all the resources, and they still want to give me more. But that is not as good. It's just 700,000 per glass per ton. I mean, 40 times, sure. But that's probably all their money. They would go bankrupt, I think. Pays to be effective, but still do a proper job. Also, my hair is short, so less work. Oh, okay. My hair is way too long. So that would take much longer. But what we need to do now is basically... first get all of this into orbit. Let's start with that. But I would like to unlock the other start and would like to look into that. Payload container. We want all of that. We want... I'm just going to send all of those. Maybe I can sell them. We want like 80. I mean, I basically have all the money in the world now. So that goes up to orbit, and we have everything we need. And then we need to deliver crew as well. So I'm thinking we're probably not going to send the Hermes with full crew. What we're going to do is... how much was that? Alloys. I know it took a lot of alloys. Oh, I haven't showed you the Hermes, by the way. Look at that. We've seen it, but it's a cool looking ship. Also, rotating sections don't work. Is that a rotating section? No, good. Because that's nonsense. For several reasons that I could get into, but... it's basically not possible to do a... with rotation, to do a... depending on how big the thing is that rotates and how fast and yada yada yada, there is a very well-defined comfort zone for people, and it wouldn't be homogeneous, the gravity, and therefore either if you go, I mean, just being there would be horrible, but also if you go from the outside towards the inside, you would basically puke so hard you would penetrate the hull. So it's great. And yes, that was an exaggeration, but, you know, I think it paints a picture. Pays to be effective. So basically it sounds like, to me, they want you to terraform a planet before a colony gets out of control so it can be self-sufficient. Probably, SimsMate, yeah. Probably. I don't know. I've never been that far, so we'll see. Maybe they do. Why are we using fissiles? Oh no, that's just... okay, it's just because I used some. I brought some up into space. What did I want to do? I need to do... is Luna back? Yes. So that means we should have... yes, we have the capsules. How many people do we need to deliver a capsule? 5 people. I'm going to deliver all 10. That's fine. So what we need to do is we need to bring those into orbit. So first things first. It is orbit time. Earth to Earth orbit. This time with the Stratos. This and that. And that's basically all because we save fuel this way. And we can take the Falcon. Bam. Bring all of that into orbit, that's fine. Don't care. It is just orbit. There you go. They should be in orbit. The Daedalus and the Hermes are here. Good. Technically, the Daedalus could bring them. Because they're quite... They don't weigh much. Humans can't puke so hard? Oh, you have seen nothing. 10 people and sorry, but we sold half your supplies to the Chinese. Sorry, crew. We did, but that's what I want to have the Hermes carry. Unless the Hermes dies, you know, which could be, it will bring supplies. I promise. But they have 10 supplies. That will last them for years, for 4 years or something. 10 tons. So there's no problem there. We have some time. But I'll put another 100 in orbit. And hopefully bring these with the Hermes. But what we can do, hopefully, I'm not sure if that is possible. From... Damn it, I hate that so much. Earth orbit. And now I need to do that twice because raisins. No. To Mars. Oh, I can't decelerate them. Gary don't care? Scary honey badger? I am. No, I'm a Gammarid. It's worse. I actually need a Stratos for that. Yeah, fine. Let's use a Stratos. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Mars. I'm just gonna strand another one. It's cool. You bring nothing because they're not there yet. God damn it, sometimes. Did you do it? They in orbit? They're not in orbit. Why are they not in orbit? What's happening? Where are these people? Am I crazy? They're eating food, by the way. Where are they? They're gone. What's happening? I think it's another bug. Like we had before. This is an impossible balance, by the way. Not having that rip the cable off. Very weird. Yeah, sure. Okay. That's how you get that to the cable. To attach. Yes, I know. Thank you. And for some reason, I'm staring at the sun, which is a great flashbang for everyone. Are these people in orbit? No. Why not? Where are they? Huh? I didn't send them into the sun. I definitely didn't send them to Luna. Where are they? Are you still waiting? Okay, yes you are. That is very weird to me, but okay. Nope, still not. There they are. Good, we have 10 people in orbit. Okay. My goodness. Now, Hermes. No, not what I want. Not Hermes. Daedalus. No, I can't use the Daedalus. It can't decelerate them. Or sometimes it can't, and sometimes it can. I have no idea. How's the orbit looking? It looks okay. What? Did that work this time? Did they throw shit down there? It's very weird to me. But yeah, they do need food in transit. Yeah. They have food in transit, though. They should have enough. Push comes to shove, it should be fine. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it this time. No, not Earth. Okay, fuck it. Let's do it this way. I hate doing it this way. It's very annoying. Okay, so Mars. Bam. You guys in the Stratos. I'm just gonna build another. I already did. Bam, bam. There it is. Strand them. I don't give a shit. Let's take more crap. Can you reach with that? No. Well, kinda. 6 months. Supplies for 11,000 days. So yeah, they're fine. They do need food though. I mean, look at that. They would have enough supplies for 90 days that they take with them. But they definitely need more supplies. That's very true. 20 days difference. Probably not. 6 months of a journey. It's actually quite quick. There we go. Humans on the way to Mars. 10 of them. I hope. Yes, they're just waiting. And they will eat supplies in here. But they will have supplies forever. It's fine. They're not eating much. So that's cool. So next thing. Planned mission from orbit to orbit. Hermes. This time I hope you drop the shit. What do we need? We need this. This. That. And those. Is that correct? 4 of them, yes. So, we need... I'm gonna try 50. Let's say 120 alloys, just in case I can sell something. So that should be fine. This should be working. I could even take more supplies, but I think the Stratos will be more than enough. That will be for many, many years all they need. I do have enough fuel. That's actually a very quick journey. It starts in 2 years though, which is not great. And this is the earliest. Yeah, this way or another, it takes over a year. They can't get there before 2035. That's a lot. That's because it's so heavy is the problem. But yeah, this time you need to get back too. And then you can't do it. It's too heavy. We need better electronic engines. That's the problem here. Let's do... We need 25. Let's do another 15 maybe. Let's do a 40. See if that does change anything. It needs to have enough for the return trip. That works. There you go. I hope it does put that not in orbit, but down. But we'll see. We will get better capsules. I said better electric engines would be nice. I mean, 50% more thrust, more exhaust velocity would be great. Otherwise, I mean, nuclear propulsion, surely. Power, yeah, I guess. Space alloys. That's probably produced in space, is what that means. Yeah, look at that. That's where we collide. But it is nice that they need food in transit, actually, because it makes sense. Carbon and Charon. But yeah, what we would actually need to do is also get the asteroids ready. But I don't care right now. I just want to do the Mars thing. But we could already work on that, you know. Ooh, is this not a great window? Oh yeah, it is. That's where we start. And finish. Humans on Mars. Complete contract with humans on Mars. We have done it. We are the first people in history to establish a base on Mars. However that was possible after being so slow. This day will impact the entire future of humankind. Surely. I don't know why, but I guess. Unlock contract life on Mars. Martian industry. We need this to get beyond Mars and probing Lutetia. And we got the new game start. Nice. If you want to establish a solid economy, we need to experiment with other places for resource extraction. Lutetia is one of the closest major asteroids, with the spectral signature of a metallic type asteroid. It has potential to be rich in minerals, rare on Earth. A closer look can confirm our suspicion. Deliver rare metals from Lutetia. Activate layer asteroids. Gives more money that we don't need because we are rich beyond everyone's belief. They still want glass, and glass I didn't bring. Nothing like the super alloys and super elements of Aurora 4X. Oh yeah, I love Aurora. So much fun. Time to shut down and recharge for tomorrow. Cheers. Cheers, Boland. See you soon. Thank you for being here. I hope you had fun. What is this doing? Spacecraft arrived in Mars orbit. And we couldn't decelerate this shit. That sucks. It's just sitting there for no reason. We have humans. We have humans. It's disgusting. Need to wipe them. Also, yes, asteroid layer, thank you. We would need... Yeah, see, that's... I knew it. Alloy smelting. Water ice extraction. Hydroponic farm, which would do nothing right now. Interesting. Can we even make those right now? Has it prepared us to do so? Actually did. We don't have enough people for that, but it did. I mean, yeah, we have mined that, actually. And the farm should be quite easy to make as well. A habitat would be nice. And we should definitely have more than 72 years of food. Yeah, that's good. So a habitat would be much nicer for them. Underground habitat even better. Cannot build. Radiation too low on Mars. That's not true. I mean, it's still speculative, but radiation should be quite bad on Mars. On the surface. You would definitely live in a lava tube. And not even in one where you have a habitat in. It's just a bare tube. That's weird. That the radiation is too low for this. Makes no sense to me. Mars should be the prime example for you to do that. Yeah, see, in this one I wanted to bring two. But you want to have a farm. Where's the stupid farm gone? There. And otherwise, alloy smelting. Which we do not have enough resources for. Okay. Which makes sense. Because we're not getting much from this. We should actually have a mine for metal on Mars first. And that's another 5 people. And then we should have the alloy smelting. It's another 10 people. So we have 10 people right now, of which only 2 are employed. 7 are working, actually. What? Oh, yeah, because of the refuel refinery. Okay, 7 are employed. And we would need another 5, 10, 20. We would need another 20 to make this industry work, actually. Interesting. So that would be coming up. I'm gonna save this. That is not. I love this game. It's really fun. It's really cool. It just needs a bit of a rework in terms of UI and how you do things. All mines made purely of metal, no glass needed. Yeah, dude. I mean, you don't want windows on Mars. Let's be honest. Windows are deadly. You need a lot of protection against the radiation. That's why I'm very weirded out by not having underground buildings there. It's just all steel pickaxes. I mean, maybe. Time to have the mining done by a single Australian man. You don't know who we sent. Maybe it's 10 Australian men. Also reduced output without people. Wow, high tech. For the solar. This wouldn't give us anything, and these as well. It's only the solar that has reduced output if you have no one working. And otherwise, you know. Oh yeah, we would also need more of that. Because these things would eat energy, and we don't have that much energy. Fun. But again, I wanted to save this because let's quickly, before we end this. Oh, we're only 22 minutes in. But I would like... no, we're going to do ESA again. And that's where we got the electric engines and the computing and the research lab. But now, realistic solar system. But see, there's TRAPPIST, there's Kepler 90. That was the one, Kepler. There's also a simplified solar system, apparently, at some point. And 4 that will be revealed, and a random. And now we have the expansion. Although humanity's foothold in space is firmly established, there is still much left to do. Both the innermost and outer regions of our solar system still lay untamed, ripe with resources for the taking, from the mega factories of Luna. You haven't seen my run. To the terraformation plants of Mars. Sure. From the scorching solar rays on Mercury to the glory of Saturn's rings. There's much to be done. Sure, why not? We got 25 million at the start. Well, I had much more. Upkeep cost 1. Okay, yeah, that's basically what this does. It just changes the starting money and upkeep cost. But I want to see what's in here, you know, at this start. What the devs see as this should be your start. Oh, we could have seen the ships built there. Oh, that's cool. Planning additional missions while waiting for one to finish allows you to get more things done. Oh, you don't say. Yeah, if you can afford the stuff. Why the hell are you hiding on the surface? That's very stupid. Why are you building on the surface? Yeah, it is very stupid on Mars. Deep space radiation is a thing, and it is dangerous. Interesting, so it is probably Lutetia. We were actually 7 years early for this. That's what I wanted to see, and also what's on Mars. Basically what we just done, and basically with fewer humans. Interesting. Okay. Okay, how does Luna look? But I wanted to see what this start does, because it is of course an advanced start, so... Ha, look at this. We have a launch pad. Reduces launch cost. We have vehicle assembly, water ice, habitat, outpost. Only 1 fuel refinery still. That's weird to me. A laboratory and a solar array. Actually 4 solar array. Which is also very much needed, apparently. No, absolutely not. We only have 5 power consumption. Great stuff. We have 90 people on Mars. Why would you do this? That's just food that they're eating. It's nothing else. 2 Hermes in lunar orbit. Those things are expensive. Another 3 Hermes in Earth orbit. Okay, I didn't build enough of these apparently. Which doesn't make much sense. I mean, it does make some sense because you can just go from orbit to orbit and then just use the Stratus to go up to orbit and go back down. On Luna, that's fine, I guess, but on Earth? I mean, on Earth you can shoot stuff up, that's okay, but 2 Eagles, 1 Falcon, that's basically what I had. And you don't need much more. Especially with all these Hermes, but that's a lot of Hermes. Interesting. Yeah, and I mean, we have a Daedalus too. I don't know why you don't have a Daedalus here. Definitely got this. That's interesting and makes sense. That makes the Hermes much better, especially for going to Mars. They got high temperature superconductors. All power production goes up. But yeah, they definitely have to tweak these modifiers. They are all garbage. Also, I mean, especially these are garbage. Makes no sense to research that. Nothing there. Nope, nothing here. They don't even have spin launch. That is weird to me. Because you definitely should have this by now, in my opinion. Spin launch is so good. In terms of fuel efficiency, it is ridiculously good. No, these we have had. We even had the debris shields, which they don't have, and much earlier, which is nice. They don't even have the payload bus. We had that. We had all of these. Unfortunately, not the expanded cargo base, but they make sense. I mean, these basically make sense. These are really good. The Hermes, an extra 20%. Oh yeah, on 300. That's good. It's like 60 extra. If they have the better thrust, because otherwise it can't do that. They barely got space farming. Nothing here. We got the improved capsules. Terraforming I got. And colony construction. There's a lot of stuff missing, even though that's 7 years after our date. Interesting. Oh, on-site 3D printing. Damn, son. Unlock facility city. 300,000? You insane. That is absolute insanity. Increase construction speed, which is kind of nice, but 300,000? How do you feed them? I mean, even with this, that doesn't make a difference. You need different sources of material to get the food. Because the food is expensive. That's water and that's what's it called? Carbon. You don't get that everywhere. Even on Mars, that is expensive because you still need to get that from the asteroids onto the planet. I mean, with a mass driver, that could work. Without being completely eating all of your fuel and money. But otherwise, there needs to be better tech for that. Decrease supply consumption. I mean, this helps for sure. Biological machines? That's not a thing. Low G, GMO. I mean, it all modifies extra production, which is nice, but you still need the resources for it, which are limited. They're not endless. And you can't get new resources on the planet. I'm not sure how you would ever feed 300,000 people. On spacecraft. I mean, there's a lot of supply consumption reduction. I mean, that's kind of good. That probably is the only thing how that can work, but... Ouch. Ooh, cybernetics, 10% less crew, and the another 5% here, so 15%. That's pretty good. Okay, I mean that's interesting. This extra start, and it's basically where we just were, so that's cool. Although we were 7 years earlier, so and we could have been. I think we could have been even earlier than that. If you would get your research in order a bit. If you would be more efficient in when you go to Mars and stuff and getting the windows right and having the Selene for the beginning, so you're much faster, I think you could do that much quicker and much better. So I think there's a lot of potential here to tweak this and make it better. Why would you not like growing pumpkins on Mars? I mean, I would. It's fine. Whatever grows, but it still needs water and it still needs carbon, and the water is not getting... You don't get that water back for some reason, even though you should. Because just because you use water to, you know, in a plant, doesn't mean it's gone forever. The molecules don't vanish. Yeah, interesting. Interesting things. So you would definitely need to go hardcore on asteroids. I mean, 100%. To and somehow ferry that to where it needs to be, which is basically Mars. A little bit to Luna maybe, but Luna can be very much stable. But they definitely want you to really hardcore colonize Mars. And look at that. All these asteroids need to funnel to Mars then, I bet, if that is so many people. Because here on Mars, I think you would have to care for them yourself, or it is just your people. Like on Earth, because on Earth there obviously are way more people. 9 million? I think you have to look at Earth a little bit more, developer, because that is not an accurate number there. That needs to have some zeros and before the M. Like 3 zeros at least. But you're only feeding these guys, so I'm not sure if you would even feed the city or if it is like hand waved and yeah, they do it themselves somehow. I mean, in a habitat you only put in 10 supplies. In an outpost, I mean, you put in 10 supplies and then they can feed themselves forever in there somehow. Who knows how, but so maybe that's how that is thought. I would need to see that actually, how that works. Have a little bit more power production here, but you don't have, and I find that good that you don't have that. They have 3 carbon mines. Oh, that's not good. That's 800 per 1 ton. And that is... How much does that give? It doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't say because... It needs to tick a bit? Oh yeah, their licenses fees are ridiculous. Much more than with us. Interesting that they mine so much carbon and take all these licensee fees. I don't think that is necessary, and also noble gases. Well, noble gases maybe. Noble gases you do need a lot with all these Hermes. Oh baby, oh yeah. I think this licensee fee thing makes sense, but that's 6 mines. And that still doesn't give you anything. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure. Why is it showing 2,000 per 1 ton? That's basically... What's fissiles? Yeah, it's more expensive than fissiles. Oh my goodness. And the licensee fee here? 800 per 1 ton. 0.03 per day with 3. Wow, that's not much. Okay, that's probably why they can afford that, because their extraction rate is garbage. Absolute garbage. Interesting. But yeah, you will need all the carbon to feed the people. You will also need water. I think they should even go harder on water there. Do they have a farm? Yes, they have 1 farm. Definitely enough for the few people here. And, okay, this is, yeah, terraforming. That's why you meant terraforming. Poland? Poland? Like, they expect you to terraform? Is the Earth extraction rate intentionally gimped like that? I mean, depending on what it is, that does make sense. I mean, look at this. It's different. This is underground stuff. This is just better reachable. That's the difference here. There's a lot of stuff that is barely reachable, and there's a lot of stuff that is reachable. Carbon is so ubiquitous on Earth. Yeah, I don't know what they mean with carbon in this. I mean, carbon is basically a tree, so yeah, it is. It is very abundant. I don't know why the factor. I mean, this is underground carbon. I don't know. Maybe it's not oil, so I don't know what carbon they mean. Because oil is fuel, so that also costs a lot per. Although less than carbon. 800 per 1 ton. If you get fuel, it's 70 per 1 ton. What the heck? But there's only 17,000 more fuel on Earth in 2040. Running out. 62 years, baby. 62 years and it's gone. Gonzos. I don't know what you would do then if you have no more fuel. That's also an interesting conundrum. Although, no, you can make fuel out of water here, so... Which is weird, because that would be hydrogen, and hydrogen is a different thing, but... Whatever. Still, early look. Hope you did like it. If you did, don't forget to, you know, put a like on the part. I would really enjoy that. If you like the game, you can also write a comment underneath. I'm not sure the devs will look into that, but we'll see. Also, you know, sub my YouTube if you haven't subbed. There's more stuff coming, of course. And I hope I see you guys soon. I'm GaryTheGammarid. This was Solar Expanse for now. If you want to see more, leave a comment. Tell me. Come to Discord. Tell me there if you want. If you want to be live with us, come to Twitch or watch on YouTube. And I see you all in the next one. Blub blub, everyone.